What's up, ladies and gentlemen? How you doing? 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 Did you guys get my message? Did you guys get my message? Showtime, baby. Showtime. Showtime. Did y'all get my message today? Long story. See what's behind me? See what's behind me? Can't really show too much of it. You see what's behind me? You see that? Don't want to show too much, but your boy has been dealing with some light issues. Lights been turning on and off in my area, and also which other issues we had? The internet. They were working on the internet in my area, so my apologies. I say, you know what, there's a lot of stuff I got to talk about tonight. I could have waited until tomorrow, but I say, you know what, man, forget it. Let me just do something tonight. Get it over with. I know it's late, but I said to heck with it. You know what I'm saying? Because I just got back home and I checked the internet. The internet was running and the lights were back on because there's an outage in the area. They're doing some kind of construction in the area. But y'all see that, boys? Y'all see that back there? Hey, y'all see that on the PS5 back there? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Unfortunately, I can't stream it early, but I put it out on Twitter that I have the game early and stuff like that. And I don't know, maybe Returnal. Yeah. But I'll let y'all know if I get Returnal as well. But this is Oddworld. As you guys know, it drops tomorrow. I was supposed to get it on the 1st. A lot of you guys know I was supposed to get it on the 1st, but there were some issues with the game. They had to do some patches, blah, blah, blah. So, yeah, we got it. It's not that big, by the way. Just finished downloading. So let me go ahead. You guys already know when it comes to LG CX TVs, you got to make sure you turn it off. You don't want to leave it burning in the background. But, yes, it's finished downloading. So I'll be playing it tonight. Unfortunately, can't stream it for you guys. But tomorrow I'll tell you guys how it is and everything like that. But, yeah. It's a big bummer. You know, embargoes, what are you going to do? Got to follow the embargoes, got to follow the rules. But yeah, my PS5 is on right now. I don't know if y'all see it. It is on installing the game and everything. So there we go. How you guys doing, man? Make sure you guys smash up that like button. Appreciate you guys, man, for coming through, man. For coming through. I know it's mad late. I know. Some of you guys, I know, different time zones and everything, so it's kind of crazy for a lot of y'all. And I know it ain't 2:30, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, don't worry, we'll be back on schedule. Like I said, it's a rarity for me to stream like this because I hate streaming late. I don't like streaming late, but you know, I say, you know what, to heck with it. You know, we'll get something done and everything. So I appreciate you guys, man. Thank y'all for the support. Thank y'all for rocking with me. It says no review copies went out. Not the best sign. Oh, you talking about for Returnal? Then if Returnal review copies went out, then hopefully, because I'm on the press list and everything like that with Sony, so hopefully they will send it to me. I didn't know they somebody was telling me that they were sending out review copies, but you know how that is. Like, that's a slow burn. Like, I was just like today, I wasn't expecting Oddworld because they did say some stuff about Oddworld and this and that, and I was like, okay, well, I'm not allowed to play the game. I'm not allowed to talk about anything about the game. Now, earlier I was supposed to do some stuff from the first. I was supposed to be one of the first people to showcase it on the PS5 for you guys, but unfortunately there were some hiccups here and there with the game, so I couldn't get it. But hey, they sent it to me anyway, and I downloaded it before the stream started. No, I did not play it. And it's under embargo until 12 o'clock. So you guys know how the whole embargo stuff goes. I don't want to break no embargo and get myself in no trouble with Sony or, you know, the PR company who actually sends out the codes and everything. Just like with, what was it? Outriders. I think I got Outriders a day or two early and I didn't know I was sitting on the code. That's why I was telling you guys, like, I don't even get the chance to check my emails most of the times because I be busy. And then by the time I'm finished making stuff for you guys, it's like, dang, I got some other stuff I got to go take care of. But either way, let's get off into the content here, guys. We do have an Xbox event believe it or not, a Xbox event, a Xbox gaming event is slated for this month. Crazy. And it's the Xbox event that I think a lot of people are going to look out for, because this is like, it's almost similar to what Microsoft did last year. Remember where they were doing like this build up and everything like that for, they was doing that build up like every month leading up to the Series X. Y'all remember that? Well, it's something similar to this, where it's like they're doing this building up to the big stuff. Like they're going to be showing off of stuff, which I think is great, because I think Sony right now, a lot of people really want Sony to react. And man, if Xbox have an event this month, man, that's going to be a big blow. I mean, to Sony right now, because it's like everybody is already saying PlayStation is dead and this and that and blah, blah, blah. And a lot of people already saying that there's not really a lot of hype and everything like that. So, we're going to talk about this particular event here today. We're also going to talk about a massive third-party PS5 exclusive that is rumored to be coming out on the PlayStation 5, which is very, very interesting to say the least, because I was like, yo, listen, man, like people got to understand. Let me say y'all something right now. As a journalist, as somebody that's been a part of the industry for over almost 15 years, I've been a part of this industry professionally, making content, writing reviews, getting stuff in for early and things like that. Let me tell y'all something about this industry. Let me tell y'all something about Sony. It is not over yet. I'm going to say that again. It is not over yet. For a lot of people who is sitting here under the bus crying and thinking that it's over for Sony, it is not over yet. Let me tell y'all something right now without even saying too much. And this is pretty obvious. It's not me going out and saying too much, because it's like, it's pretty obvious. Listen to me. Sony got something up their sleeve for Microsoft. Like I said before, y'all just wait and see. Y'all just wait and see. See, now I think Microsoft is literally cornering Sony, right? They're cornering Sony. They're putting Sony in a corner. And now what's going to happen is Sony has to react. They have to do something. Now they're poking them in the corner like, no, I got you now. I got you. Now what you going to do? Well, they're going to react. That's when I think Sony is at their best. You see what I'm saying? Is when Microsoft, or any other company for that matter, listen, we don't want Microsoft to get complacent. We don't want Microsoft to sit there and just dominate. That's how Sony was. When Sony got cocky, Sony got arrogant, and Sony was like, hey, I got the belt. I'm the freaking champ here. You know what I'm saying? Like, I run this. You know what I'm saying? We the console king. You know what I'm saying? Like, we the exclusive king. You know what I'm saying? Like, so now the tables has turned, and Microsoft is like, look, we're tired of this. We got to do something. And like I've been telling people, Sony is going to bring it. You just wait and see. If you guys don't know anything about PlayStation, if y'all listen, Sony needs PlayStation. Okay? Microsoft can afford to take an L on Game Pass. They can sell Game Pass at a loss. They don't care. You see what I'm saying? Like, Sony needs PlayStation. Without PlayStation, maybe Sony would have went under, because the movies and the music is probably not enough to like really keep Sony into big profits and a big profitable margin and everything. Sony needs PlayStation. Okay. And so with that being said, I feel like at this point in time, Sony is not going nowhere. So for people who are worried about PlayStation and all of this type of stuff, bro, PlayStation ain't going nowhere. All right. This year, I'm telling you, all this means is better competition for gamers. Sony is going to fight even harder now. Now it's like Sony just got to get out of their comfort zone, okay, and fight back. They just got to fight back. I mean, like I said before, they got to fight. They got to put on them boxing gloves. What's up? What's going on, my boy Skizzle? They just got to fight back. That's all Microsoft. That's all Sony got to do right now. A lot of people are saying, well, PlayStation is done. Stick a fork in them, this and that. Listen. Like I've been telling you guys for the longest time, Sony knows exactly what they're doing. And I know that a lot of people want them to react because of the whole Game Pass situation with MLB. Listen, I'm going to talk about that MLB situation, because it would have been stupid and pathetic of Sony to sit there and publish a game like this and put it on Game Pass when you're competing with Game Pass. Jim Ryan already came out and said, hey, we got to do something against Game Pass. We're going to come up with our own Game Pass model. Well, you see what I'm saying? Like, listen, man, give credit where credit's due. Unless you're a fanboy, Microsoft is dominating the game right now. And Sony, they really got to bring their A game. We already know what's in the pipeline from Sony, but they got to bring their A game. So we're going to talk about this big third-party exclusive game that's supposed to be happening. Another really, really cool part here that I really want to sort of highlight for you people, which is very, very interesting to say the least, is obviously the Oodle technology, the Kraken and the Oodle technology. For a lot of people who don't know about the Oodle technology that's in the PS5, it's pretty much compression, basically, you know, making the game files a lot smaller. And so we're going to talk about it because it's integrated into Unreal Engine 4 and 5, which is really, really good because this means that the game files are going to be a lot smaller. Battlefield 6, this is a game that I cannot wait to play, and I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys cannot wait to play as well. So Battlefield 6 is supposed to be hitting us upside the dome piece. Apparently, this is a rumor here, on Game Pass. And like I said, Game Pass is going to be that premier service that everybody is going to have to compete with one way or the other. So if Sony don't like it, Sony got to do something about it. I'm gonna tell you this right now. If you don't like something, you got to do something. You see what I'm saying? And regardless of the fact, why would Jim Ryan come out and say, hey, we're gonna try to compete with Game Pass. We're gonna have our own Game Pass, like, you know, experience. Well, you can't beat them, join them. Now they're going to have to do something. You see what I'm saying? Battlefield 6, day one on Game Pass? Oh, my God. Listen to me, man. Y'all don't even understand the impact. Where's my tactical nuke? Y'all don't even, I know this is weird, but bro, give credit where credit. This would be insane. And rightfully so. Rightfully so. Because here's the deal that I'm trying to drive home to people. This is a huge thing, because if Battlefield 6 is day one on Game Pass, bro, that's going to be crazy. The fact that you can get this day one on PS5 and it's day one on Game Pass because of the whole EA Play situation, bro, I'm telling you, Microsoft is smart, bro. They got money. And that's hard to, when you're smart and you got money, it's hard to compete. And Sony got to be on their toes now. Sony got to bring their A game now. They got to bring that hype back. You see what I'm saying? I don't know when we're gonna get the next. I know a lot of people asking me, Marlon, you know things. You know you a part of Sony. You on their press list. When are they gonna have another state of play? Even if I know, I can't tell you. I can't freaking tell you. I'll get in trouble. See, I got Oddworld. Listen, I'm not even supposed to be playing the game early, but hey, I tweet about it on Twitter. I'll let you guys know. XYZ. You can't break the rules. But my whole thing is this: it ain't over yet. All I can tell you guys, it ain't over yet. So buckle up, get hype, get excited. Also, there's 139 PlayStation games that will be seized. Okay. After a certain time period, we're going to talk about that. Whoa. Oh my God. There is a game called Atomic Heart. The game don't have any release date yet, and it looks incredible. It looks like photorealistic. We do have a long gameplay session of it. I think it's like 22 minutes long, and then we do have their actual website for the game, and they were showing off some like photorealistic like graphics. It's gonna be on PS5, Series X, PS4, but I'm getting a Killzone type feel. The game looks insane. We're gonna be showing you guys that right here on the show. Also, Monster Hunter Rise have sold 5+ million copies. Insanity stuff. Just goes to show you the power of Capcom and the power of Nintendo. We're also gonna be talking about MLB The Show on Xbox. Was not published by Sony. We're going to go into more details on that particular front so that people can understand exactly what is going on here, what is taking place, because a lot of people got up in arms, and I was telling people there are more situations like that that's going to be happening in the future. All you can do as a person, all you can do as a gamer is brace yourself for what is going to happen. We're also going to be talking about more global shortages as well. So if you can't get, listen to me right now, make sure you save your money. If you don't have a PS5 or Series X, please try to find some type of way to get one. Make sure you be on your A game, because you're not going to be able to get one all the way up until mid 2022. There's going to be shortages after shortages because that semiconductor chip, yeah, bro, it's hard to get. I mean, you have car manufacturers that are struggling. I mean, any phone companies are struggling, chip makers are struggling, and it seems as though that more shortages are going to continue to impact PS5 and Series X. So please, please, please do your best to try to get one. Don't hold off and say, hey, I'm going to wait till this time, because you ain't going to probably be able to get one. You know what I'm saying? Because the situation right now is getting a little bit much more crazy. Also, really want to sort of highlight this for you guys. There's a really, really cool ability with the PlayStation 5. And I think maybe this is what Mark Cerny was trying to hint at in the road to PlayStation 5, which we're literally going to be going over. And this opens up a whole new Pandora box when it comes to older games running at higher FPS with no issues at all, making it a lot more easier for developers to code for, or just to have their legacy titles updated and running on PS5. And so with that being said, we're going to go ahead and we're going to dive off into everything. Make sure you guys smash up that like button. We out here, late night boys. Let's get it popping. Okay. All right. Now, with that being said, we do have some topics here to go over. Let me go ahead and share the stream out. Hit the like button, guys, as well. I appreciate you guys, man. I know it's late, but hey, you know what they always say, better late than never. And you can't sit on information. If there's any information that is out there, you know what I'm saying, you got to put it out, because you never know what can happen. And I say, you know what, I know all this stuff that's going on. I don't want to wait till tomorrow, because you never know what can happen tomorrow. You never know what can happen tomorrow. You got to live in the now, bro. You got to live in the now. You can't be like, oh, I got to wait till tomorrow. Oh, no. You got to live in the now, bro. So that's what I really wanted to kind of do for you guys, because I know you guys are going to be very, very interested in this. So let me put this out there, and then we're going to go ahead and we're going to get started. Appreciate you guys coming through. Make sure you guys go ahead, hit that like button, hit that share button as well. I appreciate y'all. All right, now let me see here. Let's go ahead and do this. All right, there we go. Oh, wait. All right, we're going to go ahead and get started right now, guys. Let me just do this really quickly for you guys. Okay, let me get this here. All right. Oops, whoops. Made a mistake. All right, there we go. Just have to make sure that we got this done. And boom. All right. Now we're ready. Now we're cooking with gas. Okay. So let's talk about this Xbox event, the next Series X/S event, because here's the thing. I know a lot of people right now want to know what's going on with Sony. You know, like, when are we going to get the next state of play? When are we going to get additional storage? Because there's a lot of media outlets saying stuff about the PS5, and some people are like, okay, what are they going to do? You know, what are they going to show? Because it seemed like all the stuff is getting delayed, or, you know, Sony being quiet right now. Well, there's a new Xbox gaming event that is supposed to be happening. And the crazy part about this situation is, this is the event that I think a lot of people will be interested in. And the reason why I'm saying that is because the way how they actually presented this particular event to us. So first off the rip, Microsoft, listen up. Tactical nuke on this one for you guys, because this one right here, for a lot of Xbox fans and just gamers in general. Check this out. Let's go. Microsoft may be hosting another Xbox gaming showcase this month. A recent report reveals that a new gaming event is expected from Xbox within the next few weeks. as a part of Microsoft's upcoming Build 2021 event. So, like I said, from last year, like what they were doing with the whole Series X update every single month type thing, this is what they're doing. They're slowly building up to that big event. Like, they're supposed to be having something big in June that's supposed to be showing off a bunch of stuff, Starfield, maybe Halo Infinite, but who freaking knows? Maybe we might get some big bangers in this particular event this month. Now, check this out, because like I said, in March, we did had the ID Xbox, which was a snooze fest for a lot of people and everything. So listen to this information here. This is coming from GameRant.com. A new report from ZDNet reveals that Xbox gaming event may be coming sometime this month. The news come from this whole situation about Microsoft having some sort of Build 2021 event, an annual developer conference that will be digital event this year, being reported slated from May 25th to the 27th. Now, ZDNet also cites sources that reported that the event will be supplemented by a smaller, which is called What's Next. Okay, now it's a virtual event leading up to the conference. So it seemed like they're going to have a virtual event leading up to this particular annual developer thing that they're supposed to be doing. So it says one of these events is unannounced. What's next for gaming? That's pretty much what the event is going to be called. What's next for gaming event? Now, that is expected to land within the coming weeks. Now, could bring a lot of new Xbox news. There is also an upcoming GameStack Live event taking place from April 20th to the 21st. It says that is a developer-focused online event. So that is separate, okay? So you're getting basically two events, okay? But the developer-focused one is separate from the gaming one, where they're going to be showing off a whole bunch of new Xbox stuff and everything like that. So this is pretty good. It says this is likely means that the What's Next for Gaming event will be more focused for press and consumers. So for press like me and for consumers like y'all, that What's Next for Gaming part, right? And then the other one, which is the GameStack Live, will focus on more technical aspects for game developers that use Windows. So you're going to have a much more developer focused access situation, and then you're going to have, you know, a regular gaming event that is slated for consumers and press. Okay, so I'm hoping that during this event that we can see maybe Starfield, maybe Halo Infinite, maybe something. Okay. Thank you so much for that $5 donation in the studio. Nick Cross says, you're a great dude. Thank you so much. I appreciate the love. One of the most middle of the road game guys on YouTube. I truly appreciate that. Keep up the great work, my friend. Go gaming. Let's go, man. Thank you so much. Listen, I've been getting a lot of love from a lot of Xbox guys. I appreciate the love. Colt Eastwood, a lot of Xbox guys on Twitter. They've been sharing my streams. I didn't ask for them to do it. They've been doing it. So listen, I appreciate the love. Colt Eastwood, shout outs for you, man, for sharing out the streams and showing a lot of love, man. We out here. We just trying to get there, man. So I appreciate the love and the honesty you guys been giving the show and everything. I appreciate it. Sheriff PS5 with the 279 Canadian says, Marlon, can you please keep the show at 9 p.m. please? Hey, it's an exception. We'll see how the actual cookie crumbles. But let me know. Thank you so much for the 279 Canadian. Let me know, what do you guys think is going to be at this event? Now, we could also hear some stuff about Microsoft acquiring Discord, maybe at the developer conference. Who knows? Who knows at this point? But the name of the event is What's Next for Gaming, and it's going to be a part of Microsoft's 2021 game build up, like games build up, like they're going to be building up sort of like what they did last year. So it's going to be sort of like a build up to their actual, like major event, or whenever they do decide to stop showing a whole bunch of stuff. So let me know y'all thoughts. I know some of y'all hype. I know some of y'all can't wait to see some stuff on the Series X and everything. I'm hype. I can't wait to see stuff about the Series X, Starfield, Halo Infinite. I'll be jumping if we get anything on Hellblade 2. But yeah, Xbox fans, they really do need that. You know what I'm saying? And then gamers, we really do need that. We need to see some next gen stuff for the Series X. You know what I'm saying? Some stuff that really is going to be pushing some stuff. So we'll see. Apparently, like I said before, this event is supposed to be slated sometime this month. Okay, so stay tuned. We'll see if this actually pops off. And a lot of times when we hear about Xbox events and this and that, chances are things will be popping off. You know what I'm saying? So we'll see how that actually turns out. All right, now let's move on to the next segment. It says build 2020 don't cover gaming, so we shouldn't expect too much. Really? Because they did. Let me show you guys right here. Let me show you guys. Let me show you guys what's going on. You know what I'm saying? They did say that's Microsoft Build 2020 event, an annual developer conference that will be a digital event this year, being reportedly slated for May 25th. So that's a separate event, right? But they have another event, right? And it says one of these events is an unannounced What's Next for Gaming event that is expected to land within the coming weeks. Which would bring a lot of new Xbox news. So that's, I think, is the one that I think people are probably going to be focused on. So like I said before, we could very well see something. You know what I'm saying? Like some new Xbox games being revealed, or something along those lines. You get what I'm saying? So we'll see how that actually turns out. All right, now let's go ahead and let's move along. He says, yeah, second one is the gaming event. Yes. The first one is more developer focused, and then the second one is going to be like a gaming event, like they have like a gaming event slated or something like that. So we'll see how that actually turns out. Thank you so much for highlighting that. Appreciate you guys. It's supposed to be in April, so I would say like around, let me see what it say. It said between the 20th to the 21st. So between the 20th to the 21st, and then the other event is like May 25th to the 27th. So yeah, like pretty much like last week of April or so, or third or last week of April. That's what they're saying. So we'll see. We'll definitely really see how that actually turns out for this. It's called What's Next for Gaming, and potentially we could be getting some new Xbox news and everything like that. Yes, Sony is very, very quiet. Sony are ninjas. They're samurais. They're very, very quiet. I'm telling you, Sony's going to hit hard, bro. You just wait. You can't say I didn't tell you guys. Sony's going to hit hard. And y'all will be like, dang, Sony, I wasn't expecting that. Trust me. Sony watching. They planning. Now you know what? I put out a tweet and a lot of people didn't believe me. Sony is holding back. Sony's been holding back before the whole Bethesda deal went through. You know what I'm saying? I was telling people that from early part of this year, Sony's going to be holding back this year for whatever reason. They want to see Microsoft play their hand. Now that Microsoft is playing their hand, Sony is going to play their hand next. Okay? Now, it might not be what some of you guys want to see, but trust and believe, Sony, they're going to come with that heat. They have no choice but to. The PlayStation brand is on the line. A lot of people is already getting ready to check out and everything like that. So just wanted to highlight that. All right, now let's move on to our next topic, because Microsoft is pushing Sony to do something. That's what I mean. So there's a big third-party exclusive. Okay, so there's a big third-party exclusive here that we're going to be talking about. I think this is going to be for the PlayStation 5. And this is quite interesting, to say the least, because, you know, we've been hearing a lot of talks about a lot of games and about a lot of stuff that's actually popping off right now. And so we're going to talk about this big third-party exclusive because I know some people might be interested in this third-party exclusive. And so, guess who this third-party exclusive is coming from? Remedy. And this is supposed to be a game after Control. Like, they're supposed to be working on this and everything. So it says Remedy Entertainment might be working on a PlayStation exclusive with Sony. So this is coming from via Gaming Bolt. So let me go ahead and show you guys this piece of information here. It says the developer has previously said it has multiple games in development. So this is going to be a PlayStation exclusive with Sony. So whatever this title is going to be, my. This is interesting to say the least. It says Remedy Entertainment's got a lot of irons in the fire. Okay, so yeah, they got a lot of stuff. It said they have pretty much a total of 5 games in development, and one of these, it seems, might be in production in collaboration with Sony as an upcoming PlayStation exclusive. Now it says Claire Bromley, who's the global external producer at PlayStation, has been sharing links for job ads at Remedy from the studio's employees on her LinkedIn profile, and over the past weeks has shared posts from Remedy's COO Christopher Zumitz, if I'm saying his name correctly, communication director Thomas Puya, and audio designer Sam Hughes. So what this PlayStation exclusive is, who knows? At this particular front, who knows what this PlayStation exclusive is? It going to be a third-person adventure game? I mean, who knows what is this going to be? But only time will tell. They have Remedy apparently have 5 games in the oven right now, and one of them is potentially going to be a exclusive title for PlayStation. So let me know what you guys think, because yeah, where there is smoke, there is fire. They're saying that it is real, that this rumor of this particular PlayStation exclusive, it's happening. Okay. Ed has shared a credible source of leaks and rumors in the past. And even though he tends to mostly stick with Xbox related stuff, he has at times leaked details on PlayStation news as well. So we will see, because he was responsible for Final Fantasy VII Remake. That will hit PlayStation Plus, you know, before it even was announced. He was right about that, and he was also right about some other stuff as well. I think Control hitting PlayStation Plus as well, so he was right about that, and he have like a few other track records here and there. But what this PlayStation you know, exclusive from Remedy is, only time will tell. So let me know y'all thoughts in the comment section down below. And all right, now we got to move on to our next topic at hand. And this is a technology, and you know, Xbox have its own compression with files and everything like that, but this is for the PS5 that we're talking about right now. And I think a lot of people should be happy now, considering that we know that, you know, the PS5 SSD is a problem right now for a lot of people. Like, a lot of people are tired of, you know, deleting their games and reinstalling games. A lot of people are tired of that stuff. They're like, man, I'm tired of that stuff. That's nonsense. I shouldn't have to sit here and wait almost 8 months, 7 months, whatever, how many months we're going to have to wait since launch to get our hands on expansion. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, we need it right now. But this is some good news, because this is going to give developers that is working with Unreal Engine 5 and Unreal Engine 4, the latest update of Unreal Engine 4, giving them the Oodle basically for free. Like, so Oodle is now free to use in Unreal Engine via GitHub. Okay, so this is really, really good news. And this Oodle technology is perfect, because what it does is it compresses the game files. Look at Resident Evil Village. I think the file size for Resident Evil Village is almost half of what the size is for the Series X. You get what I'm saying? So this is beautiful because it's going to make developers' job a lot easier when it comes to the PlayStation 5 if they're using Unreal Engine 5. For instance, that game called Forspoken, I think that's going to be Unreal Engine 5, right? Because it's coming out next year. Why not use Unreal Engine 5? Even if it's Unreal Engine 4, it's going to be having that Oodle technology in there that is going to really do that high compression and make the file size a lot smaller. And so that's going to be pretty good. So the Kraken and the Oodle, all of that type of stuff plays a big role with the PlayStation 5 on how it compresses files and the IO throughput and all of that type of stuff. And so the fact that this is available for free within Unreal Engine 5 and Unreal Engine 4, the latest update of Unreal Engine 4, this definitely speaks volume because now developers can go ahead and do what they have to do to lessen that file size so that when you guys get the games and everything, it won't take up a lot of storage on your system. Okay, so let me know what you guys think, because I think a lot of you guys are literally going to... Oh, I'm taking it back. Forspoken is with the Luminous engine. Sorry about that. Luminous engine and not Unreal Engine 5. A lot of people were saying that it looked like the Unreal Engine 5 demo. I don't know. That's what I had in my head. I'm sorry. It's the Luminous engine for Forspoken. So yeah, that's a little bit different. But you know, anything that's being developed for PS5 that is going to be using Unreal Engine 4 or Unreal Engine 5 is going to have that Oodle, you know, sort of technology baked in already. So all developers have to do is just use that and basically get that compression going so that the game files will be, you know, smaller, and they'll be able to save a lot more money and all of that type of stuff. So let me know y'all thoughts on that. Appreciate you guys. All right, now, woo! This is a rumor that more than likely is true. I'm just saying, where there is smoke, there is fire. And make no surprise, make no mistake, that this game right here, everybody, almost every YouTuber, almost everybody is hyped for Battlefield 6. I'm hyped for Battlefield 6. I'm kind of tired of Call of Duty right now, and I'm just more of along the lines on the whole situation that's actually going on right now, you know, with, I would say, with Battlefield 6. And so this is going to be another W for Microsoft if this turns out to be legit, which more than likely is going to be legit because EA Play is on Game Pass. Wow. This is another W. Rumor. Hopefully if everything goes through according to plan. Rumor is stating that Battlefield 6 could launch on Game Pass. It's possible that Battlefield 6 will launch on Game Pass following rumors of a AAA FPS game launching on Game Pass this fall. I repeat, a AAA FPS game launching on Game Pass this fall. So, wow. I'm telling you, Game Pass gets Battlefield 6 day one. Whew, that's going to be huge. That's a huge freaking game. That's a huge freaking deal. And people are going to go back to the same MOB situation. The only thing is Sony is not behind EA, but they're going to be like, okay, why would I spend $60 for the game on PS5 when I can play it on Game Pass for free? Well, there's a lot of features. The PS5 is going to have faster load times. That's going to differentiate you purchasing Battlefield 6 outright for PlayStation 5, right? You're getting benefits of faster load times. You're getting the benefits of the compression file, you know, being a lot smaller, you know, because of the Oodle and the Kraken and all that. You're getting DualSense features. You're getting 3D audio. So if features is really not a thing for you, if load times doesn't really matter to you, then you're going to get it on Game Pass. Now, remember, Game Pass is not free. It is $10 or $15 a month for Game Pass, but you cannot beat the deal of Game Pass, okay? It could be $1. Maybe you sign up for $1. Listen, Microsoft knows exactly what they're doing. That is a recipe for a big W. If Microsoft goes around and throw money at every third party and first party publisher and say, hey, look, we need these games day one on Game Pass. Here are the incentives. Here are the details. That's going to be a huge advantage for Microsoft, because what that's going to do is, whether or not people have an Xbox or not, even if they're a PC gamer, they'll be like, dang, Battlefield is free with a Game Pass subscription. Dang, bro, I'm going to sign up for Game Pass. There you go. There's the advantage. And so, like I said, Sony needs to do something. I know they did something with PlayStation Now being for $1. Tell me, PlayStation Now being for $1, how many of you guys sign up for PlayStation Now for $1? Not a lot of you did that. You know why? Because a lot of you guys have been complaining. You're demanding Sony to do better. You're sitting there telling me, Sony, you need to do freaking better. Get up off your high horse and you need to do something. A lot of you guys have been saying that. I'm not signing up for PlayStation Now. It's trash. The service is trash compared to Game Pass, where you get in massive third party games day in and date on the actual service. Sony needs to do something. According to you guys, you know what I'm saying? PlayStation Plus ain't enough. You guys need something else. That's why I say you cannot beat Game Pass. You see what I'm saying? Unless you're a fanboy. Now, listen to me. Game Pass is offering insane value. Call it for what it is. Battlefield 6, a brand new AAA FPS game. That's like saying, call it. Imagine if it gets to this point. I'm just saying, because I know Sony got some deal with Activision when it comes to Call of Duty, but I'm just saying, imagine if it gets to this, to where Battlefield and Call of Duty is day one on Game Pass. Bruh. Listen, that's going to be a problem for Sony. That's going to be a problem. And here's why I say it's going to be a problem. Because Sony don't have anything. Sony don't have a good multiplayer shooter. Sony needs a very good AAA exclusive, right? That is going to keep PlayStation gamers grounded. Period. Sony don't have that. Sony don't have a good quality multiplayer shooter. Okay, Killzone has been MIA for a while. We don't even know if Killzone is coming back. Resistance, we don't know what's going on with that. We don't know what's going on with SOCOM. You know what I'm saying? Like, Sony needs a good multiplayer shooter. Like, yes, we get the whole single player narrative, but yeah, people need something beyond the single player games. We know we're going to always get the God of Wars, and we're going to get the Horizons, and we're going to get, you know, Days Gone and all of that type of stuff. But people are dying on the PlayStation side of things for a shooter, for a good multiplayer shooter that can suffice them. You see what I'm saying? That they don't have to go and sign up for Game Pass. They don't have to go anywhere else to play a good, robust multiplayer shooter. That's the problem with PlayStation right now. You need to go above and beyond the single player experiences. You know, people love the bread and butter. That's the tried and trueness of PlayStation, is that people love the single player stuff. But Sony, what about the RPGs? Yeah, we get Final Fantasy and all that, but Final Fantasy is multi-plat. You need more JRPGs, you need RPGs, you need multiplayer games, you need role-playing games, you need a little bit more of everything, bro, in order to keep your audience in, keep them boxed in. Otherwise, they're going to bail off and they're going to go to Game Pass. They're going to go to other things, Ubisoft Plus, they're going to go elsewhere. You got to keep your consumer base in a box. Try to keep them there and keep them happy. Because one thing people don't like is wasting their money and wasting their time. And if there's no value there, then what's the point? What's the point? It doesn't make any sense. It's pathetic. It's stupid. What's the point? You need to do better, Sony. You can't just be doing the same thing that you've been doing since PS2 and PS1. We need games that are going to keep people locked into the ecosystem. If that simply means you are going to retweak PlayStation Now, if that means you're going to come up with your own subscription model next to Game Pass, then that's what the heck you need to do. Keep your consumers happy. Right now, Sony, if you're watching this, I love y'all. Y'all know I love y'all. All right, I work with you guys a lot of times. I'm still working with y'all, but listen to what I am saying. I'm working with Microsoft as well. I'm working with Nintendo as well. I'm getting pulled in all different directions. I love you, Sony, but listen to what I'm saying. I'm going to keep it $150 with you. You need to do something. People are upset right now. People are saying PlayStation is dead. What are you doing with I mean, what are you doing? You know what I'm saying? Like, you need to do something ASAP when it comes to your services, man, because like I said, people are like, oh yeah, PlayStation Plus. Oh, that's good and all. But besides PlayStation Plus, okay, we know that you got PlayStation Plus collections. That's cool for people who want to replay, you know, older PlayStation games, whatever, blah, blah, blah. What are you going to do? You need titles that are going to keep people on your platform and keep them happy. What is PlayStation known for? People can tell you off the rip. Single player games. They're not known for multiplayer games, bro. They're not known for RPG. Nintendo is known for RPG, platformers. I mean, you name it, Nintendo got it. You know what I'm saying? The only thing they don't really have is like them third person, you know, like gritty type of game, like Gears of War type stuff. Xbox seems like they got everything now. But now that they got that Bethesda deal, now that they got that all them studios, seems like they got everything now. Sony needs to bounce back some type of way. They need to do something. You can't, bro, like people are mad right now. I'm hearing it from left, right, and center. People are upset right now. Right? And like I said, God of War is amazing, but you need something out of those 700 games on PlayStation. Now, let's keep it $150. Let's hear what the community have to say. Out of those 700 games, that's on what? On PlayStation Now. How many of those games are y'all playing? Out of those 700 games, yeah, they enticed you guys to sign up for $1, but how many of those games are you guys playing? A lot of you guys tell me them games are old games on PlayStation Now. Them games are garbage. You guys said that. Y'all said that them games are garbage and you need something totally different. Come on, man. Come on, somebody. Or 800 games, however, how many games on PlayStation Now. Y'all said that PlayStation Now is garbage. You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. Y'all were complaining, saying, Sony, you need to do something. How many out of those 800 games do y'all play? Do y'all play any of those PlayStation Now games? Let's keep it $150. I bet y'all gonna be saying heck no. But if you look at, stop being a fanboy. If you look at PlayStation Now and look at Game Pass, come on, man. Let's keep it real. Nick with the 5 says nobody is acknowledging the fact that you can get Game Pass on Xbox One. Therefore, the Series X is irrelevant. Yeah, the Series X for a lot of people right now is irrelevant because there's really no exclusive games that are really pushing. But there's a lot of stuff that's coming in the pipeline for Series X. We just got to wait, unfortunately. Mr. Orange with the 5 says Sony spending money on third party exclusives. Xbox spending money on Game Pass day one. There you go. There you go. I'm just saying, bro. Like, seriously, this is really what it is right now. People got to really wake up and realize, where is the value here? Where is the value proposition here? What am I getting when I sign up for PlayStation Now? Are you guys happy with PlayStation Now? Fanboy or not? Are you happy with PlayStation Now? Are you getting insane value for what PlayStation Now is offering you? Is the streaming of the games are at high quality? Are you having fun versus Game Pass and what Game Pass is offering you? Remember, Game Pass, you can play anywhere, anytime. Doesn't really matter. You can play it on your tablet, on your phone. Heck, you soon hear that you're going to be able to play it on your fridge, play it in your bathroom, play it on your toilet while you're taking a dump, aka your tablet or your phone. You know what I'm saying? Like, Microsoft wanted to make sure when you're wiping your butt, you can still play Game Pass. You see what I'm saying? When you say hello to your wife in the morning, you can still play Game Pass. If you laying in your bed, you can still play Game Pass. If you at freaking work on a break, you can still play Game Pass. I'm just saying. If you on the fridge, you going in the fridge to go get something to drink, you can play Game Pass. Oh, let me get some gears in real quick. Come on, man. Sony gotta find a way to tap into that. Off the rip. Off the rip. Like, if you can't take the heat, get the freak out the freaking kitchen. I'm just going to keep it $150. You guys already know how I get down, man. You guys already know how I get down. I'm passionate about this joint, and I'm always going to speak the truth. I'm not going to sit here and be a hypocrite. Sony need to step it up. There's no denying that. Look what Microsoft is doing. Look at the damage that they're freaking doing. They're making sure that if you wipe your butt, you blow your nose, you still playing Game Pass. You still playing Game Pass, no matter what situation you got popping off. Come on, somebody. Come on, man. I'm preaching to somebody tonight. My man Dalen with the $5 donation says the reality of this is Sony always gets cocky when they win a gen. Same thing with the PS3. Hey, I definitely do agree. You got to get up off your high horse. You got to stay focused, because right now your competition is showing you out. Regardless, the whole MLB situation, we know that Sony did not publish that, but listen to what I'm saying. The fact that it came out of Sony San Diego, that's where a lot of people, it's like, bro, when you boot this thing up, it has PlayStation Studios all over it. But the MLB is the one who struck the deal with Microsoft, not Sony. They'll be crazy to sit there and strike a deal like that. When you come on, man, like, you need to do something. Game Pass is going to be a big threat moving forward for Sony. If Sony don't do something, you can't just do single player games, bro. You need something other than single player games. That's great and all. God of War, Ragnarok, all those games, you're still going to get those high quality, you know what I'm saying, AAA experiences. That is not going to go nowhere. You're still going to get that. Sony's never going to give up their bread and butter. Sony's never going to stop making quality games, but you need variety. You need to step outside your box. You need to stop acting cocky. You need to step outside the box and think different, bro. Your fans are getting frustrated. Look at a lot of you guys on Twitter, on IG. A lot of y'all losing y'all freaking biscuits. Oh, Sony, what are you going to do? People want Sony to react. Come on. PlayStation fans want Sony to react. Come on. Come on, man. Straight from the VA with the $15 donation saying, I'm lost. Sony has concrete release dates for AAA exclusives. New games have dropped on PS Plus since the launch of the PS5. Since when Sony does is bad. Remember last year when Sony was quiet? Exactly. That's what I'm trying to tell people. Sony is quiet right now, but they're up to something. Champion Wave with the $2 says Sony has no games now, Marlon. Listen, Sony got a lot of games, okay? In the span of the next 6 months or so, there's a lot of games coming out for the PS5. You got Returnal, love it or hate it. You got Deathloop, okay? You got Ratchet & Clank Rift Apart. You got Horizon Forbidden West. Which other game I'm probably forgetting, right? I'm probably forgetting some. Kena Bridge of Spirits, which that's multi-plat. You know what I'm saying? Like, there are games. There are games. Same thing with Microsoft. There's some unannounced titles that is going to be dropping for the Series X, okay? And we just got to wait. But God of War is, I don't know. Supposedly, I'm thinking it's coming out this year. I don't even want to believe it. But, hey, Sony's been quiet. They haven't been saying anything. So it leads a lot of people to believe that God of War is delayed. But here's the thing. Sony needs more than just single-player games. They need more than just AAA exclusive. They need some multiplayer stuff. They need something else other than the single-player AAA experiences that we've been getting over the years. When was the last time you guys played a good multiplayer? That's what I'm saying. If Battlefield 6 is day one on Game Pass, man, not good. Not friggin' good. Champion Wave. And you see, now the tables has turned. Now it's like, Xbox, what are you doing? You know, you ain't got no games. Nah, you can't say that no more. You know what I'm saying? You get Sony, man, Microsoft is being aggressive. They're being the more aggressive, you know what I'm saying, company right now. Sony, what's Sony doing? Shh. Being quiet. So they up to something. Champion Wave with the $2 says Xbox is killing it, but it's only been 4 months, bro. Exactly. But my thing is this. Like I tell people, before you know it, once the smoke clears, Sony is going to be coming with the attack. And like I said, Jim Ryan already said that they're going to have something similar to Game Pass. They're going to have their own Game Pass-like service. And if you're going to have your own Game Pass-like service, then how are you going to do this? How are you going to market it? Because you need these games in the service that's going to entice people to sign up. Because you can have a Netflix type service, but it's the games that is going to win people over. And people are going to wonder, where's the value? Like, where is the value proposition here? Like, am I getting true value for my money? You see what I'm saying? Like right now, PlayStation Now, a lot of you guys right now is saying PlayStation Now is garbage. But trust and believe that Sony is going to be revamping PlayStation Now. It's going to be a lot better than how it is right now. And anytime Sony is quiet, that means that they're cornered right now. And they're about to strike like a snake, like a cobra snake. They're about to spit venom everywhere. You see what I'm saying? Like bro, I'm telling you, just wait and see. But right now, Microsoft is killing it right now. They're killing it. Microsoft is trying to do everything that they can possibly do to revitalize the Xbox brand. You see what I'm saying? To try to get Game Pass into every home, as much home as possible. Even if you don't buy an Xbox, they are trying to make sure. And remember, they can sell Game Pass at a loss. They can give away Game Pass for free and give you all those AAA games just to play on their ecosystem. You see what I'm saying? Just to be able to say, yes, I'm playing this on Xbox ecosystem. They can do it as a loss. Sony can't do that. Sony can't afford to give you PlayStation Plus for free. They can't do it. They can't give you PlayStation Now for free. They can't do it. They need those coins. They need it. Microsoft can do it. Microsoft can give you Game Pass for free and be like, hey, there you go. As long as you're playing on our ecosystem, that's fine. You see what I'm saying? They can give away Game Pass for free. They ain't got to charge you for that. But hey, got to make money some type of way. Not like Microsoft is hurting. It's a night and day comparison when it comes. Listen to me, man. Microsoft will eat Sony's lunch any day of the week when it comes to bread. They can buy Sony 15 times over if they really wanted to. They got that type of money. You see what I'm saying? But what Sony needs to do right now is fill in the missing blanks right now. They need to find a way to get people excited about PlayStation again. Get people hype for the PS5, because people saying all type of stuff about PS5. Oh, it's trash. The UI is half baked. They ain't no games. Bro, here's another thing I got to tell people. This is a brand new console. Both Series X and PS5 are brand new. Obviously, it's going to be slow out the gate. But when things are really going to be setting in is later down this year to next year. That's when things are really going to kick off for both consoles. With all these studios that Microsoft have, all Microsoft needs to do, continue doing what they're doing with the Game Pass, killing it with Game Pass, with these AAA day one exclusive things tied to Game Pass, and focus on quality. That's where Sony is killing them. That's where Sony's been killing them for years and crushing them for years. Focus on your quality control. If I'm telling you, with all the games that are in the pipeline, Avowed, all these games, Hellblade 2, as long as them games are quality, bruh, it's going to be an even match. Sooner or later, I'm telling you, within the next year or two, it might be an even match. It might just come down to how the games are. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, if the quality is there, bro, I don't know, man. I really don't know. Because, you know, Hellblade 2 is supposed to be that game that's supposed to be going head to head with God of War. And I'm telling you, already, Hellblade 2 is supposed to be involved with Unreal Engine 5. It said that it's supposed to be next to photorealistic. What we've been hearing about God of War, saying that it's photorealistic, it's next to photorealistic, and they're going to be pushing the PS5. Same thing with Hellblade 2. Hellblade 2 is supposed to be that game that's supposed to be pushing the Series X. I'm telling you guys, now it's like you're head to head now. So Sony is going to have to push a little bit harder now if they really want to win this console generation. I am telling you, man, this is great for gaming, because you can't just have one company just sitting on the throne, beating their chest. That's what Sony was doing last gen. Microsoft is saying they're not having it anymore. We tired of you sitting on the freaking throne. Now we about to fight you for the throne. Competition is good, guys. You cannot have a monopoly every single time. You can't do that. So we'll see. We'll see how things turn out. Let me know y'all thoughts and everything. But we out here. Skizzle, what's up, man? My guys out here. All right. Now I want to show y'all some gameplay of this title that looks insane. So rock with your boy. We out here, man. And I hope everything that I'm saying actually makes sense to you guys. All right. So there's 139 PlayStation games, okay, that I really want to sort of highlight for you guys, because this whole store closure is going to hurt a lot of people. It's already hurting a lot of developers and everything. And I know that a lot of you guys are already upset when it comes to a lot of this information. So I'm just going to go ahead and drop it on you guys the best way I know how. And so 139 PlayStation games that will not be available anywhere after the store closures. And so we already know that Sony is closing PS3, PSP, and Vita stores. Okay. August 27 for PlayStation Vita. And I think July, I forgot, I think it's July 2nd for the other stores, if I'm not mistaken. Okay. And apparently there's 139 games, okay, that is literally going to be gone. Okay. And so the titles which appear to be lost include such efforts as Super Stardust Portable, EF 2017, Pain, Rain, and Mazarica Baby, and some other titles as well. But there's apparently 139 games that will be seized to be available after August 27th. And of course, there's a list of games here that I really want to show you guys. So I don't know. These are the PSP titles that are going to be sort of gone, basically. So you got to download them now. Purchase them, download them now, because these are all the PS3 titles and everything like that. So if there's anything, you know, on this list that you want, make sure you go ahead and jump on it right away, because this joint right here is mad crazy. Like, all of this stuff is going to be gone, and Sony just they haven't really come out officially yet and really said anything. But here's some of the Vita stuff right here as well that you know what I'm saying, that is out here. So I think what a lot of people are going to be doing right now is they're going to be buying a lot of retro stuff and everything. See, like MotorStorm, and man, it's a whole bunch of stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, so make sure you guys check the list and everything, and make sure you buy up these games physical if you can find them, because it's going to be hard. Once the store closes, it's going to be mad freaking hard. All right. So let me know y'all thoughts on that. All right. Woo! Views from the 6. Thank you so much for the support. Woo! When y'all see this game, y'all gonna go crazy. We do have a long gameplay of this. I don't know if y'all want to see the gameplay. Atomic Heart. I'm gonna say this. Atomic Heart. Have you guys heard about this game? Somebody sent it to me earlier today, but because of my light outages, because of my internet outages in my area, I could not show you guys what was going on and everything like that. So, bro, this game looks incredible. It looks like Killzone mixed with some other stuff. Like, it looks crazy, bro. Like, I'm like, whoa, like, y'all gonna be happy when y'all see this joint. All right. Take a look at this. Wow. Look at this game. Bruh. Take a look at this game right here, bruh. I'm not even capping. Look at this. Yo. Look at this, man. On their freaking website. Look at the skin. Look at this joint. This is coming out for PS5, Series X, all of that. Look at the attention to detail. Crazy. They put out some gameplay that came out today. Have you guys seen the gameplay? Oh my God, bro. Looks incredible. Incredible. I mean, they got a 22-minute gameplay. Did y'all see the 22-minute gameplay? Bro, this is going to be on PS5, Series X. Somebody said it looks horrible. Oh my God, bro. Are you kidding me? Do y'all want to see the gameplay? I don't even know if y'all want to see the gameplay, bruh. No, y'all don't want to see no gameplay? Haven't seen the gameplay? Nope. Do y'all want to see the gameplay? Yes or no? There's a 22-minute gameplay. Okay, do it. All right. All right. All right. Now, let me go ahead and show you guys gameplay. Like, I mean, wow. I was looking at this joint. I said, dang, this joint looks fire. Let me go ahead and show you guys some gameplay for it. Like, it looked really. Oh, wait. Look at this. Look at this, man. Look at this. Hold on. Look at this. Y'all see that? Do y'all see this? Bro, look at this joint. Oh, wow. Look at this joint. Bro, this looks incredible. I mean, dang. Oh, here it. Wait. Is this it? Yeah. Look at this. Hold up. Let's see if they're going to show anything. Hold on. Let's see if they're going to show anything real quick. They did show some gameplay. Yeah. Look at this joint. It's not letting me big up the screen. Y'all see this joint? Hold up. Let me see. Let me see if I can bring it on YouTube. There we go. Wow. Oh, Richard, you good, bro? Look at this joint. Look at that, bro. Holy freaking bro. Do y'all see this joint? Oh my God. Look at this. Look at this. Whoo! Crazy. Oh, PsyOps. I'm getting a PsyOps vibe. Look at this joint. Look at this freaking joint. Oh, man. Bro. Yo. Bro, that look incredible. Like, I mean, dang. Like, I mean, this is, let me see what engine. They even have bro, that looks crazy. Look at the bottom. Look right here. Look right here. I think it's like their own custom engine. PS5, PS4, Series X, S, Xbox One, PC. Oh no, Unreal. I think it's Unreal. Yeah, they're using Unreal. I'm wondering if it's Unreal Engine 5. Bro, Unreal Engine. I think it's probably Unreal Engine 5. Bro, look at this joint, man. Ooh. Ooh. Bro. This mug looks good, though. I'm not going to lie. This is in 4K right here. Man, yeah, this is gonna be on. It's gonna be on PS5, PS4, Series X, all that. Bro, that gameplay looked fire though. But I see some of you guys saying that they downsample some stuff. But man, wow, joint is crazy though. I think it's gonna be open world. I think so. Yeah, it looks open world. Yeah, it looks open world. It looks open world, but dang, I said I had to show you guys this. Had to show you guys, man. Open world? Yeah, you already know that joint's gonna be crazy, bro. You already know the attention to detail on that joint is like mad fire. Like real talk, like mad fire. All right. So hopefully you guys like that Atomic Heart. Like I said, PS5, PS4, Xbox One, Xbox Series X, all that. It seemed like it's going to be open world. It said PS4 can't handle Cyberpunk 2. I don't even know, but it's going to be Unreal Engine. All right, so let's go ahead here, guys. Let's talk about something that is selling very well right now. I don't know how many of you guys are playing this right now on your Switch, but I'll be surprised to even know what's actually popping off. So Monster Hunter, this is impressive, man. That's why you got to talk about stuff like this, because this is very impressive. So Monster Hunter Rise shipped 5+ million units in less than 2 weeks. That is really impressive. That is really impressive. 5+ million units in 2 weeks. Wow. So this was received very well. This was received very, it says Monster Hunter Rise, the latest action RPG in the acclaimed Monster Hunter series by Capcom, has already shipped over 5 million units in less than 2 weeks since it launched, the publisher revealed today. Nintendo Switch users clearly had a lot of thirst for the new installment. It says the Monster Hunter franchise didn't get Monster Hunter World, which only was on PC, PS4, and Xbox One. But bro, that's crazy. Wow. 5+ million units in just 2 weeks, in just under 2 weeks. That's really impressive. Oscar with the $5 donation. Thank you so much, man. Says, imagine if GTA 6 is day one on game. My guy. I have said it. Joseph, what's going on? Bro, I've been saying this whole time. I've been saying this whole time, bro. I've been saying this. I said, imagine if GTA 6 was day one on Game Pass. I don't know, bro. It's a wrap. It's a wrap. Bro, that's a huge third-party exclusive. You know what I'm saying? Like that would be huge for Microsoft. That would skyrocket Game Pass to a whole nother dimension. The fact that that's day one on Game Pass and nowhere else, Microsoft can afford to do that. It will be up to, obviously, Rockstar if they want to work out a deal like that. But, bro, that would be another W for Microsoft. I mean, GTA 6? Are you kidding me? Shoot. Listen to me. Microsoft is a $1 trillion company. They can go to Rockstar and say, hey, we'll give you $20 billion right now. We don't even care. We'll give you $20 billion off the rip. $20 billion to make Grand Theft Auto 6. Or forget that. We give you $50 million. Let's sweeten the pot. We give you $50 billion to make Grand Theft Auto 6 exclusive to Game Pass. You can't play it nowhere else but Game Pass. We're going to give you $50 billion. Or maybe Microsoft can afford to do 100 billion. Maybe they'll go to 100 billion. Who knows how many billions they can go. But I'm just saying, they got the money to do it. Wow. That would be crazy. I mean, whoa. Freaking A. They got that kind of money. Microsoft can pull that $50 billion out of their rear end and still make that money back tomorrow morning. That's Microsoft. They can afford to do that. Sony can't do that type of big, large spending like that. But I'm just saying, it's great that you actually brought that up, because that would definitely hurt Sony. Grand Theft Auto 6, man, what would be really amazing is if you remember back in the PS2 time frame, right? Where Grand Theft Auto was exclusive to PlayStation. Man, those were the good old days. But Sony, so listen to me. Microsoft got the Benjamin. Afro says that's 3 months of Game Pass money. Hey, I'm just saying, Pedro, what's going on? I'm just saying they can do it. If they got the money, they can do it. You know what I'm saying? They can do it. All right. Let's move on. Interesting times, you say. MLB The Show. How many of you guys are going to be playing this on Xbox? Let's do a quick survey real quick. How many of you guys are going to be playing this on Game Pass day one? Are you going to be spending $70 for you base? I know it's a baseball game. I know a lot of you guys don't care about baseball, but for the ones who playing baseball, are you guys going to spend $70 on this game, or are you going to get it on Game Pass? Are you going to even play this game at all? Let me know. Let me know. He says, this just God of what? God. Okay, no. You spending $70 when you can get it on Game Pass if you got a subscription? Hey, you must be a diehard fan. Me personally, I will be streaming it on Game Pass. Hey, I'm not about to spend $70. Listen, I love Sony and all, but I am not spending $70. Are you kidding me? And it's kind of, the irony is very cunning, because a lot of you guys, it's funny how some of you guys respond, because a lot of you guys been down Sony's throat. You need to change the prices of your games from $70. So y'all tell me y'all willing to spend $70 on a sports game, on a baseball game that's going to go down in trade value in the next couple of months? Y'all crazy. But I can't tell y'all how to spend y'all money though. I can't tell y'all how to spend you guys money. If y'all gonna spend y'all money like that, then that's fine. If you're gonna spend your bread like that, but I'm just saying, like, you're getting insane value with Game Pass. If you do have Game Pass, you might not have an Xbox, but hey, you're getting this game, a $70 game in Game Pass. That's crazy. Why am I gonna spend $70? That don't even make sense. But hey, you guys be my guest. That's a big W for Microsoft right there. Big W. Now, listen to this. It says, anyone paying $70 thinks they're doing revenge on Microsoft. Maybe. But listen to this. MLB The Show on Xbox is seemingly not being published by Sony. Okay? And of course, it's not being published by Sony. Come on. It's by the MLB. Do you see Sony right here? It's Sony San Diego. It was developed by Sony San Diego. But if you look right there, publisher info, what does it say? MLB. MLB. Right? So it's MLB, not Sony. You see what I'm saying? Not Sony. So this was not published by Sony. It was developed by a Sony studio, but it's not Sony. And so I wanted to clear that up for a lot of people, because a lot of people were saying that, oh yeah, Sony published, Sony is publishing it and blah, blah, blah. And Sony did the deal and blah. Some people still think that Sony, did the deal. Why? Why would you give your competitor advantage over you? Why would you do that? That wouldn't make any sense. But like I said, a lot of you guys will pay $70 for that game, almost $80 with taxes, depending on where you live. Not this guy. If it's available in Game Pass, I'm going to take advantage. Basically, Microsoft is just giving you money for giving you games for free, because Game Pass at $10 a month for all the stuff that you're getting is worth it. $15 a month for EA Play, for xCloud, for all the games that you do get. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on. That's if EA Play within itself is $5, right? Then you got a fat gold as well. Gold within itself is what, $10 for 1 month? Come on, man. You getting a deal. You're getting a freaking deal. You can't beat it. You can't beat Game Pass value. I'm sorry. You know what I'm saying? I'm sorry. And Sony needs to do something, you know what I'm saying, and react to how they're going to offer something either similar when it comes to their PlayStation Now. They're going to revitalize PlayStation Now because they did say they're going to do something along the lines of Game Pass on PlayStation. They got to do something. That's all I'm saying. All right. Now, let's go to the actual shortages situation that's actually popping off, because this is not good. So this is PS5 and Xbox. We're dealing with a shortage situation right now, and I know a lot of you guys are literally you know, can't get a PS5 right now. Some of y'all can't get a Series X. Some of y'all are mad. Some of y'all are like on the fence. Like, Marlon, what the heck is actually popping off right now? I want a Series X. I want a PS5. I can't get one. Well, there's a reason for that. So, global electronic component shortages will continue until mid-2022. I'm going to say that again. Global electronic component shortages will continue until 2022. Hardware manufacturing in the games industry and elsewhere is likely going to continue to affect for some time to come. So I'm telling you right now, if you can get your hands on a PS5, if you can get your hands on a Series X, get it. Zave with the 2 says ownership is always better. That's why of course. Ownership is always better. The downside to Game Pass is if somebody unsubscribe, then you lose access to all those games. But if you're a physical person or whatever, of course, you know what I'm saying, then buy your games. I'm not stopping people from, heck, I'm a physical type of guy. I like stacking up my games. You know what I'm saying? So if it's a game that I really, really want to play, then I'll buy the physical version. But the fact that you're getting that offer there, you're getting access to it, you know, if you have a subscription for free, why not? I'm a physical type of guy, you know what I'm saying? But MLB is just not my cup of tea. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not going to spend $70 on that. Would I play it on Game Pass? Yes, because I'm a Game Pass subscriber. So I'm going to take advantage of that. You know what I'm saying? But that's just the nature of the beast. All right. So listen to this now. Foxconn is the supplier and manufacturer of many tech heavyweights around the world, including Apple, Microsoft, Google, and among others. And in the company's recent investors call with Nikkei, CEO Young Liu said that though supply of components in the first couple of months of 2021 has been relatively better, it's going to become more constraint going forward, and that the shortfall is actually going to continue until at least mid-2022. So if you're on the hunt for a PS5 or a Series X or an X, it's going to be pretty tough. It's going to be tough pickings for you to be able to get your hands on one. It's going to be really, really, really hard for you to get your hands on one, period. And so if you can get one, get it. Don't wait. Don't hold off, because all the way into next year, when the good stuff start dropping, later this year into early next year, when the good stuff start dropping, it's going to be hard for you to get a PS5 and a Series X. So I just need to bring that to people's attention. Animix with the 5 says, I think Sony is waiting on Microsoft to throw hands all out. Yep. Says even though Xbox is killing with Game Pass, but PS5 is still selling more. Just say, of course they're still selling more. But how long is that going to be? I'm just saying, how long is that going to be? Because really, it says when you playing Oddworld, can't play it now. I can't play it now because it ain't 12 o'clock, so I can't play it now. But my whole thing is this though. It's like that's just really what it, like I said, Game Pass have a downside. The downside is if you stop subscribing to it, like if you say, you know what, I can't afford Game Pass anymore, you lose access to all those games. Whereas the physical gamer wins because they made that big purchase investment up front. So like you see, that's where the PS5 advantage is over Game Pass, is that if you're a physical gamer and you don't believe in digital stuff, then there you go. You know what I'm saying? Then you're going to win outright over the person with Game Pass, because if they financially cannot afford Game Pass, then there you go. Then you're missing out. You know what I'm saying? You can't play those games because it's locked to a subscription. So yeah, there's always downsides to everything. All right. Now, let's get to our next topic at hand, which I think that this is brilliant news for PlayStation fans. And it goes to show you that this opens up Pandora's box when it comes to a lot of older titles being revitalized and also being at 60 FPS. Okay. So with that being said, let's go ahead and let's bleed over into our next topic at hand here, because this one right here is very interesting, guys. And I know like you guys really do appreciate the content. So here we go. Check it out. PlayStation, I'm gonna say this. PlayStation is somehow enabling games which are complied on extremely old SDKs to detect that they are running on PS5. Wow. And unlock the frame rate. So in other words, games like Ratchet & Clank 2016, you see how that game is running at a solid 60 FPS? Somehow the PS5 is unlocking the frame rate on that older game, making it easy. So that means games like Bloodborne should be easy for developers to unlock that frame rate because it's already on the PS5. You get what I'm saying? That is insane, because a lot of you guys that care about older games, quote unquote, this is good news, because what this does is that it makes it easier for developers to say, hey, we're going to make this game, we're going to update this game and make it run at 60 FPS. They don't have to go into the codes and try to program the game to run at 60 FPS and kind of do a little bit more work. The PS5 is literally doing the work, unlocking that FPS right there. So that's beast mode right there and then for people who literally care about old games. So it said that the PS5 unlock the frame rate. It detects the old game and unlocks the frame rate, so it makes it easier for developers. Now, check this out. I don't know how they're doing this, and maybe this is something that Mark Cerny was trying to tell us in the road to PS5. Like I said, there's a lot of different things that the PS5 can do that I think a lot of people don't really understand from a technical standpoint, which is good. Like I tell people, both consoles are special. Both consoles have very unique abilities. You know what I'm saying? Developers just got to tap into those abilities, tap into the Series X abilities, use up those tools and make it happen. They're already doing it with auto HDR, with FPS boost and all of that type of stuff with the Series X. On the Sony side of things, the PS5 somehow is detecting older games, older SDKs and running them at an unlock frame rate. PS5 can detect these old games and unlock the frame rate. That's crazy. So we will see how developers are going to take advantage of this and, you know, do it for, you know, other games that people really want to see. I know a game right now that people really, really want is obviously, you guys already know, Bloodborne. That's one of the games. Obviously, Last of Us 2. So Last of Us 2, it's not hard for Naughty Dog to unlock that at 60 FPS. That's easy. You know what I'm saying? It's just that I don't know what they're waiting on. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not as hard for you to go back and try to get the game to run. Uncharted 4, you can get that game to run at 60 FPS. That's an older game. So with the PS5 abilities of detecting older games and being able to have that hidden unlock feature there to unlock the games at 60 FPS, that's brilliant. So it's up to the developer to basically unlock it. You know what I'm saying? Because 30 FPS is like a vomit for a lot of people. A lot of people don't want to play their games at 30 FPS. They're like, Marlon, are you stupid? Are you dumb? I don't want to play games at 30 FPS, bro. I want to play games at 60 FPS. That is the sweet spot for a lot of people. This ain't 10 years ago generation. You see what I'm saying? Like, a lot of you guys want to play your games at 60 FPS, and I completely understand that. You know what I'm saying? So I appreciate you guys, you know, following along with how this actually works. And like I said, it's the same thing with the Series X. What they're able to do with the Series X when it comes to a lot of the older games, you know, getting them to run, unlocking the FPSs and getting them to, you know, run at 60 FPS, auto HDR, all of that type of stuff, aka FPS boost. So let me know y'all thoughts on that and everything. All right. If you guys do have any questions, tag me at MarlonGamingNation so we could get the questions. Yes, this is just an exception for tonight. We'll be back on schedule tomorrow. Okay, so we'll be back on schedule at 2:30 p.m. EST tomorrow. But yeah, if you have any questions, tag me at MarlonGamingNation, and we'll do our best to answer the questions. If you want a super chat, or if you have any questions during the main show and I didn't see it, now is a good time. So questions. All right, let's see here. Thriller says PlayStation Now is more of a cloud streaming service with too much game lag. No day one third-party exclusives. Exactly. Says Marlon, I'm getting my stimulus check on Wednesday, so I can order that PS5. Order that PS5 because there's going to be a lot of shortages. It says, I have my own library, so I purchase my games. I still purchase movies. Okay, VA. It says, I told you that Battlefield 6 had a high chance of coming to Game Pass. Yep, and now we got rumors indicating that. So, there you go. It says, Microsoft can't shut down Game Pass because of the... Hey, man, listen. Game Pass ain't going nowhere, bro. Game Pass is going to get better from here on out. Game Pass doesn't hurt developer money. What happens is Microsoft goes to those developers and say, hey, do you want your game on Game Pass? Here's what we can offer you. You know what I'm saying? Hey, we can offer you 30 million gamers having access to your games. And obviously they might have some other exclusive deals to kind of sweeten the pot. But yeah, they're not losing out on anything. Microsoft is paying them up front to get their games in the Game Pass. It said Microsoft would have dropped $1 billion for Battlefield 6 to Game Pass. Well, EA Play is on Game Pass, so they're already working with EA. But either way, however how much money they throw at EA, listen, Battlefield 6 day one on Game Pass is going to be insane. I'm going to tell you that right now, because a lot of people are going to be signing up for Game Pass. You know, first time people, $1, $10, you know, $15. Hey, you can't beat it. It says, would you water cool your PS5? I'm definitely, I would kind of water cool it. It says, tomorrow you play Oddworld or Wednesday? Actually, I'm probably going to play Oddworld on Twitch. Yeah, I'll probably play Oddworld on Twitch because ain't no demand for Oddworld on here. A lot of you guys don't even want to see that game anyway. Chaos Bunny. Oh, Lord. Let's see here. He says, these developers just want that Microsoft bag. Hey, you already know. They got to get that paper some type of way. Says, have you played any Oddworld yet? And is it good if you... no. I haven't even touched it. I just started to work. I'm going to play it. I'm going to play it off stream because, yeah, the game is not coming out until 12 o'clock. Hey, Nighthawk. Appreciate the love and the support, man. Thank you. But yeah, I have access to the game. I have access to the game early this morning. I just haven't played it because I've been busy because the lights were out, internet was out, and yeah, so I just pretty much just finished downloading the game right now. I think it's like 14 gigs or something like that. And so yeah, everything is ready to go. I just can't stream it for you guys right now because I'll get in trouble. So I have to wait till tomorrow. Which is basically in a few more hours. It says play one Oddworld. You play them all boring as heck. Yeah, that's why I say a lot of you guys don't want to see that game. Did you see Rust is available to pre-order now, but it's a PS4 game, no PS5 version? Are they crazy? They need to put that on PS5, man. They need to put that on PS5, bruh. Server won't crash. I thought Microsoft has thousands of server. On what? What game you talking about? It says, what do you know about CMOS battery? I'm in tech. CMOS battery, that's pretty much like the battery that basically powers the you know, the motherboard. You know what I'm saying? Like, the CMOS battery is very important. Without the CMOS battery, then how is the board going to function? I mean, you will have power to the board from the power supply, but the CMOS battery holds all the you know, all the information. You know what I'm saying? Can't wait for the next banger. Returnal. Hey, Returnal's going to be lit, dude. Returnal's. Hey, I'm praying that they give me the game in for review, because so I can stream it and review it for live right here, just like I did with all our other games. He says, will we see more Returnal stream? Yes, on Wednesday. When I stream on Twitch Wednesday, yes, we'll have more Outriders. Saying Microsoft spent $1 billion on Battlefield 6 was a joke. I know. GTA 6 PlayStation exclusive? Nah, I highly doubt it. There was some bullcrap rumor that was suggesting that not gonna happen. Sony would have to drop paper in order for that to happen, bruh. They would have to drop mad freaking paper in order for that to happen. Like, real rap. Like, I mean, I'm just gonna be as realistic as I possibly can be, because you already know. He says, well, Returnal should be open world. It's not technically open world. It's more like open linear. It's like more of a linear experience. It don't seem like, no, it's not an open world. It says, I'm more interested in RE8 than get Returnal later when it's discounted. That's fine. I will be playing it and live streaming it for you guys, so you'll be able to see how the game is. How is Starfield getting so much hype when nobody... That's what I'm saying. That's the crazy part, is that nobody knows about this game, but it's getting a lot of hype. Ain't that crazy? Exactly. Like God of War, open linear. Exactly. Says, you believe people claiming to sell their PS5 for Series X, or are they just capping for views? A lot of them are just doing it for the views, to be honest with you, because they know stuff like that is going to get people to click and watch. You know what I'm saying? Like, why is you trading in your PS5 for Series X, or vice versa? It says, are you streaming Returnal day one? Yes, sir. We'll be doing a live review of it. I play my Series X games more than PS5 because Sony doesn't have any expansion storage. Hey, there you go. That's a reason right there. Jez Gaming, thank you so much for the support, man. I'm sorry for the late stream, but we will be back on schedule tomorrow. It says, which channel was your favorite when you were a child? Cartoon Network. It says, CMOS battery are dying on PS3. Will you lose your games? If you bought digital games on the PlayStation Store, you're fine. You're fine. You'll be able to if you get another PlayStation, if you can replace the CMOS battery, that's great. And you will be able to, you'll be able to have access to those games. Those games are in the cloud. So if you purchase those games on PlayStation Network, you'll be able to have access to those games no matter what. But you got to do it. You got to do it soon before the store closes. You know what I'm saying? And even when the store closes, you'll still have access to those games, because like I said, you can always re-download them beforehand. You know what I'm saying? So there you go. As long as, like I said, as long as you're not making no purchases, but you can always re-download those games. You always can re-download your games. It's just that you won't be able to make no purchases. Most streamers have enough money for both, so they are lies. There you go. Says Marlon, did you used to watch Disney Channel? Yeah, back in the day. Not as much, but back in the day. Says, I know, man. I'm going to work tired now with this late stream. Hey, Adrian, my bad, man. My bad. But you know your boy had to come in clutch for y'all. I had to come in and give y'all something. Couldn't just leave y'all hanging. Yeah, the compression is supposed to help with some of the storage issues. So, you could save less, you have more storage on your device, but it still be difficult. Sony has more IPs and hardcore fans for each. Okay. Like I said, people want Sony to react right now. They're going to react when they feel like they want to react. You know what I'm saying? So that's just the nature of the beast at the end of the day. Yeah, I saw that demo. I watched it. I watched the demo. Yes, I did see it. I did see it. And I was like, wow, are you kidding me right now? Like, is this actually happening? Like, are you kidding me? But no, I saw it. It says, if you had one choice to make, would you recommend Returnal or Resident Evil Village? Both are short window, 1 week apart. Honestly, that's a tough choice because it's like, Returnal is a new IP, so you don't really know what you're getting yourself into. Whereas Resident Evil, you know what you're getting yourself into. You played all the Resident Evil. You played Resident Evil 7. So if you are a fan of Resident Evil, then it might be an easier choice. But if you can get both, get both. But I would say Resident Evil, being that more people know about Resident Evil than Returnal. Returnal is a brand new IP. So, it will make your decision a little bit much more easier. A lot of people will say Resident Evil Village. So I would say Resident Evil Village if you already know about Resident Evil. But if you're just like in the middle and you're just like, hey, you know what? I'm tired of Resident Evil. I want to try something new, then get Returnal. No, we're gonna watch it tonight. We're gonna watch King Kong and everything tonight on the CX. It says, we will see about Starfield if they are still using Bethesda engine. Yeah, you already know, bro. It says, Marlon, you streaming Returnal? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Day one, my guy. Day one. Yes, sir. Most definitely. Starfield, the new Mass Effect or not? Nah, it's not the new Mass Effect. I mean, I think it's kind of giving people Mass Effect vibes, but it's not the new Mass Effect. If you don't play RE8 on PS5, it's a shame. The DualSense. Hey, like I said, I'm playing RE8 on PS5 day one, streaming it right here on the channel. You already know. And I'm down for a review copy. Woo! Let's go, man. It says it's expandable. Bruh, listen. I'm already down. Let's go. Are you kidding me? Let's go. And I will be streaming. The demo as well. The new demo, whenever it drops, day one, I'll be streaming it on the channel. I'm getting every PS5 and Series X exclusives. Bravo, my man. Same here. Same here, man. I'm gonna try to get everything, bro, and try to stream it on here and give you guys non-stop content. There's no reason to be pro Sony and anti Xbox. There's no reason for that. Or vice versa, Nintendo as well. If there's something that appeals to me from Nintendo, then you will see me stream something Nintendo on Twitch. You know what I'm saying? But like as far as like PS5 and Series X, you're gonna get that on this channel. Lee, sorry for the late stream, man. Had a light outage and an internet outage, but we'll be back tomorrow, regular time. So don't worry, my guy. Don't worry. Casper, what's going on? Appreciate the love and the support. Any more questions? Any more questions? We answering a little bit more questions. Any more questions? Returnal looks like an old school Metroid, steroids on crack. Yeah, I'm getting a Metroid vibes from it. Lost Planet vibes from it. It's not for everybody though. At this point, it's good to have both PS5 and Series X. Yes, sir. It says, bro, real talk. It said, bro, real talk. You got the dopest channel out here. I try, Collins. I try to do the best I can for you guys, you know. It says, I just platinum Mafia Definitive Edition. Let's go. Outriders is unplayable for me. Are you serious? You've been having issues with it? You should replay RE7 on Twitch to get ready for RE8. We could probably do something. Should I buy GTA 5 for my PS5? It's a sale. I mean, if you have GTA 5, if you buy GTA 5, you'll get the remaster for free. Says, are you going to play Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart? Heck yeah, dude. Day one on the channel and on Twitch. Hey, Fasco 007 with the £5 says, you won't need a big budget to play Xbox games. You have a lot of option to enjoy them. Play all games you like and enjoy your gaming, brother. Hey, thank you so much, man, for the €5 for supporting the show. We out here. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate you. Thank you. God bless you. What PC games you play? Actually, right now I ain't playing no PC games. I'm just PS5 Series X right now. It says, did you do an Outriders PS5 versus Series X face-off? No, I didn't. It says, made Mafia my 53rd platinum trophy. Whoa, you on that thing, my guy. It says both DualSense have no sticks. Oh, okay. Okay, cool. Any more questions? Any more questions? Any more questions? Any more questions? If you guys have any questions for me, feel free to drop it on me. If you have any more questions. Hey, Marlon, if you had to pick one, MGS God of War, why are you doing this to me, man? I don't even have an answer for that, bro. I can't choose neither one, bro. I can't. No, Sheriff, I didn't get a chance to do that. We've just been busy with work. Says, what do you think of Sifu? Yeah, heck yeah, dude. I'm picking up Sifu, man. Most definitely. It reminds me of Jet Li Rise to Honor. What's up? Just got off work. DB King, what's going on, man? We just doing a little bit of Q&A, but don't worry. I'm gonna do the timestamps. So if you missed out on the main stuff, I got you covered, bruh. He says, will you play together with Skizzle soon? Yeah, Skizzle is the homie, man. Says PS5 for $700 on OfferUp, or take your chances and wait. I mean, it seems like that's what it's going for now, $700. I mean, that's not far off. I really don't support scalping like that, man. But, I mean, it's going to be tough for you to get one anyway. But if you do have the $700, that's not too far. I mean, that's $200 more than MSRP. I would say look around and see if you can find one closer to MSRP. But if that's your only choice and you really want to get it, then go for it. You know what I'm saying? Because right now, these stores, you know, they ain't going to be getting a whole lot, man. Halo Infinite is coming out later this year, apparently. Yeah, they haven't got a delay or anything. It's coming out this year. Do you prefer PlayStation, Xbox, or Nintendo as your family for life? Not a fanboy though. Obviously, yeah, PlayStation, Xbox, and Nintendo for sure. Jose, Marlon, your channel is much more better now that you keep 50-50 on Xbox and PS5. Yeah, real talk. Real talk. You have to, man. You have to have a balance, or else people are just gonna be like, oh, this guy's a fanboy. Oh, this guy's a loser. You know, he's just a PS guy. You can't just, like I said, for me, like I said, I love PlayStation. You guys know how I feel about PlayStation. That's never gonna change. But what I am gonna say is that I love Xbox, I love Sony, and I love Nintendo. And I'm always gonna show equal love. When I need to criticize one, I'm gonna criticize them. When I need to criticize the other, no one is going to get no better treatment. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, the games that appeals to me with Sony, it's never going to change. You know what I'm saying? The content is never going to change. It's going to be the same thing. You guys are going to get the same amount of love for Xbox and the same amount of love for PlayStation. I'm just saying, you got to make it even and fair for everybody. Got to keep it real, man. You can't just be one-sided. You know what I'm saying? Like, people are not gonna take you serious. Like, oh man, I might as well unsubscribe and go to somebody else. Remember, in life, there's always going to be competition. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of YouTubers on here. So there's millions of content creators on here that are doing gaming news. Like, you got to be careful with how you, approach things and how you carry yourself and the things that you say. Because like I said, what could prevent somebody from, dealing with you when they could deal with somebody else? You got to give people reason to subscribe. You got to give people reason to take the time out of their day to watch you. What's so special about you? Well, you got to sell yourself. You got to let people know, hey, this is what I'm about. Stand behind what you say and say what you mean. And don't flip flop, because if you flip flop, people are going to be down in your backside. Just saying. Even Crap Gamer changed his tune. Hey, listen, you got to stay in the middle and stay humble. Stay humble. Whatever you do, don't fold. It's okay to get hype. That's never going to change. You're going to get hype. When Sony drops God of War, you guys already know. I've worked with Sony. You know what I'm saying? You guys already know that's not going to change. You see this joint right here? This was from Sony. You know what I'm saying? This was from the God of War team. From me working with them with raising Kratos. So I'm always going to be a part of PlayStation. I'm on their press list. I'm on Xbox press list. I'm on Nintendo stuff. So it's never going to change. Like, I'm always working with these companies professionally. And this is like my trophy here from PlayStation to say, hey, I've worked with Sony. And there are some other things that I've done with Sony before. You know what I'm saying? But this is a huge achievement right here. Not a lot of content creators can say, hey, I worked with one of the best games of all time, which is God of War. You know what I'm saying? Like, so the fact that I was a part of raising Kratos, that speaks volume to me. So I'm not going to fold, man. I've worked with Xbox. Look, Xbox, their official Twitter account acknowledged my review of their headphones. That says a lot to me. So you got to be in the middle, dog. You got to humble yourself. You got to be in the middle, because you got people that are looking up to you. Period. Any word on the next PS5 drops? No, nothing on that yet. Says, I felt you were too much Sony, but I appreciate your change. Says, I have everything and I play everything too. Yeah, most definitely, man. Like I said, you guys know that I love Sony. So you guys know that I love Sony. You know what I'm saying? So, and you guys know I love Microsoft. Like I said before, you got to feel, no matter how old you get in life, you got to feel out yourself. You got to know your strengths and your weaknesses. Like I said, we all make mistakes. But at the end of the day, you have to figure out where you stand and stick with it. And give people that balance. You can't just be biased, bro. You got to be unbiased and you got to be neutral. That way, if people ask you your opinion on something, they can be like, all right, this dude, he legit. He gonna tell me, he gonna steer me in the right direction. He not gonna just be just for one company and crap on the other company. That's not, no, that's not what gaming is all about, bro. You got to be fair. It's okay to be critical with a company and say, hey man, y'all need to do better. It's okay. Says Marlon on legend status right now. You feel me? Hey, appreciate that, man. Thank you for the support. George, what's going on? Hey, no, George, listen. Shout out to all my sponsors. Listen, this is, I don't want you guys thinking that I'm doing late night streams. I just did this as an exception because our internet was out and our lights were out. If you guys see the community tab post that I made. So we're going to be back on schedule tomorrow. So don't worry. I got you guys covered. All right. I love y'all, man. I appreciate y'all. All right. All right. So I appreciate you guys, man. Thank y'all so much for coming through. I'm not going to keep up any more of your time. I know some of you guys are busy. You guys have families and you guys have to wake up early in the morning for work. And best believe I'm not a selfish dude. I think about myself, and you guys gave me your time for 2+ hours. So the least that I can do is deliver the information and do my job as a content creator and deliver excellence to you guys. Have you heard any more information on Sega 2D Alex Kid? No, I haven't heard anything, but I love y'all. Be blessed, be easy. We'll be back here tomorrow at 2:30 EST. So you don't want to miss out on the stream. All right. I love y'all, man. Thank you so much for giving me 2+ hours of your time. Go back and be with your family. I appreciate y'all, man. Love you. Hit the like button if you haven't hit the like button, and hit that share button. Until tomorrow at 2:30 EST, may God be with you. Put God first, everything last, and let's play some games, baby. We out here. See you guys tomorrow, man. Be blessed. Be easy. Keep it gaming. You already know what time it is. The best to ever do it, man. Peace. Later.